I found it in my area, the much vaunted Trashy Park. I mean, it is very, very thick with signals, and I might be have too big a coil with this 8 by 8.5 by 11.5 coil, or I probably need the 5 by 8. But I didn't know, and this is my first run at this park, so you live, you learn. So I will probably bring my smaller coil back next time, but I'll see what I can get with the big coil. Here we go, another quarter. It looks like this area is now coming through, so that's 3/4 in about the last 5 minutes. So it looks like this area has proved that it's worth taking a look at a little bit later. There are also a couple of baseball fields here. There's one here and there's one just directly across from it. You probably not be able to differentiate the difference there. And there's a tot lot here that might be a good thing to hit during the winter months. Well, at least once during the winter months, because the kids aren't going to be out there. But it's a little bit too crowded. It's a really big one. And there's always kids out there, and you know, the main rule of detectorists: don't go where their kids are, especially in a tot lot. So we'll have to see about that later. It's Texas Tiger Digs. This is going to be a real fast roundup this time. Actually fast. I'm not just going to say it and go 5 or 10 minutes. But this is over the last 3 days. I had a little bit more time to detect, had a little time off. So I got a little bit more clad. Now the only thing that's unique about this series of digs is the fact I didn't find anything else. I mean, I found no charms. I found no kids' cars. I found nothing but clad. Very, very unusual. You know, I mean, there was nothing unique, nothing unusual. And you know, I enjoy my clad. I prefer my silver. I prefer my gold. And like most of the guys that you see on YouTube and in detecting in general, clad is well, not, yeah, most, because there's some people who do focus on clad. But clad is not my target. Clad is just a byproduct of the search for silver and gold. And even, you know, something unique or unusual. I can't call it a relic because my parks are not that old. But here we go. I went out over a series of days, and I used a series of machines here, including the Deus, including the F19, and including the AT Pro. In fact, you're going to see the videos you saw at the beginning of this featured the AT Pro when I was going out and scouting a new park. In any case, let's just do a quick run through here. Keep it simple. This was a combination of the big park and an area that shouldn't have anything there, but I've been detecting there and finding a few coins every now and then. Only coins though, you know. So you know, it's not bad. Coins are coins. No silver and no gold, but coins. Okay, I had 3/4 here. I have I guess it's 6 dimes, a nickel, and this is 10 pennies. So that was my Sunday. So it's not horrible. Now, if you include all these hunts, you probably got about 6 or 7 hours of hunting. So, and like I said, I'm not a big clad collector because I just don't get a chance to get many. If you dig enough pull tabs, and I dig pull tabs out the wazoo, and zinc signals. These are some of the zinc signals I get. You know, because you know the zinc can be a larger gold ring. Then you're not going to have time to collect as much clad as you would if you focus purely on that. I would be interested to see how much clad I had if I did discriminate everything and just went for dimes and quarters. So it would be interesting, and of course copper pennies would fall in there. Anyway, that was it. My Monday was another fast hunt, maybe an hour and a half or two, and in an area that was pretty beaten up, but you know, I'm running out of fresh areas near me, so I got to spread out. So it's another 3/4. So I'm gonna put that over there, and 3 more dimes, And this looks like about 6 pennies. And this is a more attacked dime here. So I'll take that out of my count mix here. So that was good. Now the only real interesting day was today, because I did go out. I did find a new park. Now, like I say, I'm going concentrically out from where I live, and I found a new park, and I wanted to test and see how it was going. Now this was about a 10-15 minute hunt. Gave me the 4/4, so it shows itself to have clad, and on whether I'm mistaken or not, if you don't have clad, in my opinion, you're not going to have rings. So I'll just put the 4/4 down there. And I'll put the 3 dimes here. And then I'll put the handful of pennies here. So these pennies include copper pennies and uncrusty zincs. You see a shield pennies in there. And all these bright shiny coins were ones that were just either surface found or just underneath the grass. So that was about it for this period of time. I was hoping to have a little bit more, but like I said, it's just it's a numbers game. You keep beating on it, then all of a sudden the ring pops up. And I've had a few rings lately, so there's no complaints here. And let's just see what I've got here. I've got I got 250 and quarters, and it's $1.35 and dimes, so it's not horrible, and I'm not going to count the pennies. You see the pennies here. I don't know, it's 20 or 25 pennies there. So so that's all I've got. Like I said, I found this new park. I have another park, like I said, that has nothing but soccer fields in it, so I'm going to be hitting that. So I haven't run out of places to go. I don't think you can ever run out of places to go in this hobby. And I'm working on potentially getting a permission on an old church in the southern part of the area where I live. A friend of my cousin's has purchased that church, and he's being made into it is his home. And I'm going to go down there, take a couple of detectives with me, so we can all just take a look at that area. But that's in the future, and so I've got to get that scheduled and worked out. Anyway, this is Texas Tiger Digs, and that's all for this series of days. I will be back at it as soon as I can. The little off time is over. I'm back on the job, so the hunts will be as fractured as they once were. But I will see you next time, and you have a wonderful week, and I will see you at the next hunt or see you at the next dig.